Well, hi guys. This is a bit of an unusual one because I'm on my way into work and starting in the car, but I'm going to be taking the next few days off. Now for me, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, although Tuesday I will make something. Now I don't mean taking the days off work, I mean taking the days off of YouTube. Reason being, I don't know whether you can tell from my overall demeanour, I'm ill. And I'm struggling, I'll tell you that here and now. Thing is, I don't have a choice. My other half, as you all know, has a new job, which is perfectly fine. No issues with that. I mean, her last boss put them all on part-time hours, decreased their hours. Well, and she just needed to find another job. She'd had enough in that place anyway. There was a lot of animosity. There was loads of things going on. It doesn't really matter. And well, she's got a new job. And I thought she was on a probationary rate. And obviously after 3 months probation, the rate would go up. Well, she's not. She's actually on the full-time rate until she goes up the ladder at whatever stage she can become supervisor. Now I don't know whether that's going to be 3 months, I don't know whether that's going to be 6 months, I don't know. No, I know nothing. I know nothing. And excuse me. The thing is that puts her on about £300 to £400 a month less than she was on, which means gut Muggins here has to do the work. Doesn't matter, I always saw it coming. I was prepared to carry her for the 3 months anyway, so whatever. The issue is that I cannot afford to take time off work. You see, one question I'm asked quite a lot is, what's the realities of doing this job? What are the realities of being a truck driver? Now the thing is, you'll have loads of people saying one thing, another thing, you know, oh well, it's dispatch, it's transport, it's idiots on the road, and all the whistles and bells. And as you probably saw from a vlog not so long ago, it's really easy for us guys to catch idiots on the road. I don't usually do that, but I thought, ah well, you know, I'll put a couple in. But the realities of this job, oh actually, lovely, 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 lovely. There's just a truck waiting for me. I know you can't see it, so thank you. The realities of this job are twofold. Number one, it doesn't matter whether you're living on the road, it doesn't matter whether you're a regional guy like myself. You will get phone calls whilst at work telling you bad news or good news. You will get the phone call telling you your son has taken his first steps. You will get the phone call saying your dad has died. You will get everything in between. And you've got to keep going. Now a lot of companies in the, you know, you just lost a parent, God forbid you might have just lost a child. A lot of companies will, you know, you'll phone them up and they'll tell you, okay, go back to such and such base and we'll get somebody else to take you straight on from there, on compassionate grounds. Now that's perfectly fine. I mean, if you're regional, it's just you phone up, you do your delivery, you phone up, you go straight back to base, you don't do anything else, and that's that. You're going home, done. If you're living on the road, again, if you're in the UK, go to the local base, but if you're doing long haul across Europe, you know, that's one of the realities of driving. The other reality of driving, now this is if you live on the road or if you are an agency guy like me. If you're regional and a company guy, you can get around it. But if you're living on the road or if you're an agency boy like myself, when you get ill, what do you do? Well, if you're living on the road when you get ill, you've got to man up and go for it. Not much else you can do. you've got to keep going because you're driven by that. I've got to keep going, I've got to get back. Once I'm back, that's it, I can deal with it. Maybe take a few extra days off, whatever. Again, if you're long haul, you could be out for quite some considerable time. So you've just got to man up and do it. Now, if you're agency, you're not being paid when you are off. Holiday, ill, paternity, whatever. You're not being paid. Okay, your agency, you're self-employed. You don't get paid. Now with a paternity, there's probably a statute somewhere, something like that, but whatever. Sickness and holiday, you're not getting paid. You've got no money. So you've got to keep going. Now when you live on the road, it's bad enough. But at least you are driven by, I've got to get back to the yard. Once I'm back to the yard, I go home, that's it. Oh, keep going, just keep going, keep going, keep going. You are driven by that. Me, I've had to pull myself out of my own bed and leave my own home to drive to work. And I'm feeling really crap. I've not been sleeping too well. The best way of describing me at the moment is I just feel rubbery. I know that sounds weird, but I do. Everything just feels odd. But I've got to keep going. So what I need to do, because I have tonight's upload already made, an upload yesterday for you already made, and that they were both done on Monday. I didn't do anything so far this week. I haven't done Wednesday's one. Oh, there we go. And obviously this one. So I've got enough to keep me going until I think it's, what is it, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think Saturday. So you'll miss me from Sunday, Monday and until Tuesday night. I'll do something on Tuesday and start afresh then, but it just gives me time so that I can do this, get home and go to sleep, because everything other than this one is already edited. Now I have 2 days grace on that one before I need to edit this one. It's going to be one take, easy edit, straight up, no ifs, buts or maybes, so I can easily get that done. But like I said, I'm letting you guys know I just need some time off of YouTube so that I can actually get home and just go to bed and just sleep, because these are the realities of the job. Yeah, you're going to have arguments with people, big whoop, it doesn't matter what job you go into, you're going to have arguments with people. You know, it's going to be an annoying job at times. Again, any job you do, you can say the same thing to. It's going to be an annoying job at times. So the realities of driving aren't really that, that's just the realities of life in general. The realities of driving are you are going to be on the road when you get that phone call, and you're going to have to keep going. The realities of this job are you're going to be ill whilst you're on the road, and you're going to have to keep going. And the realities of an agency life is if you're not working, you're not earning. Oh, something's gone wrong. I'm going to have to go the long way. Ah, tree's fallen over. Well, at least the farmers are out working on it. I shall just go the slightly longer route. It's about 35 seconds longer. But yeah, but that's the realities of driving, and one of the things I need to do, and I hope you guys can understand, is I just need to take some time off. I need to just concentrate on doing my job whilst I'm feeling like this. I don't know what the hell it is. I know I'm hot and bothered. I'm not sleeping too clever. I've got acid indigestion or acid reflux, depending on where you're from, like you read about. I've even got some Rennies to take to work with me. They work with me. If anybody says, oh well, Rennies are crap, Gaviston's the one you want, or stuff like that, no, Rennies work with me, trust me on that one. But I'm just really foobarred at the moment. So I do hope you can understand. It's referendum day today, and as you will have seen from my last post, I didn't bother. There's a couple of reasons for that. In actual fact, we drove past a polling station a second ago. Well, my polling station, I should say. There's a couple of reasons for that. First of all, it's a referendum. It's not an election. It's not legally binding. A referendum is where the government asks you a question. What do you prefer? What would you like? At the end of the day, the choice is still the government's. And if the referendum came back 90% wanted to leave the EU, but every economist and every, financial power that be turned around and said, well, if you do that, you've screwed your country, the government would then ignore you. If it had any brain cells whatsoever, it would ignore you. So a referendum is a big waste of money and time, and it takes government time away from the issues that need to be dealt with. So it's a massive waste of bollocks. The other thing is, your vote should be earned, and the only thing that's happened in this campaign is bullying. On the Remain side, you've got Osborne saying, if you vote to leave, I'm going to tax you, I'm going to punish you financially. And on the Leave side, if we stay, we're going to be overrun with migrants who are going to rape your daughter. They're just bullying tactics. They have not earned my vote, therefore I did not vote. And to be absolutely honest, it doesn't matter either way. Taxes are going to rise, living standards are going to go down, because nobody has the nuts to unionised action like we used to. Stand up for your rights, get rid of basic minimum wage, get wage competition back. Everybody's getting paid a better wage that way. And then, without basic minimum wage, you can unionise successfully to increase your wage. But anyway, that's just me. That's my personal beliefs. But hopefully, like I said, you can understand that I'm not going to be making anything this week other than this. I will start again, most likely on Tuesday on my next day off. Or my next... obviously Monday is going to be my day, and then Tuesday... So the site goes up Tuesday night, and I'll start again next week. But cheers for watching, guys. Stay tuned, there will be more. But I'm just absolutely knackered. Crack on! Crack on! See you later, guys.